Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today, we'll be looking at Tottenham's 4-3 win over Manchester United in the Carabao Cup, as somehow Tottenham made it to the semifinals of the Carabao Cup in this 2024-2025 season by some stroke of luck. It was a 7-goal thriller, so many defensive errors, and barely any structure from either team. We got it started off really quickly with a goal from Solanke in the 15th minute to put us 1-0 up, before Kulusevski made it 2 as soon as the half started. Then Solanke cut inside and gave us 3 goals in the 54th minute, and we were at 3-0 in the 60th minute, cruising to a victory. But Fraser Forster then decides, let's have a bit of fun. Gives away 1 goal to Xerxes in the 63rd minute, gives away another goal to Amad Diallo in the 70th minute, and then it's 3-2. And in the 88th minute, Son scores what they call an olympico, a goal straight from the corner, right in. Really made Manchester United players mad because they thought it was a foul on their goalkeeper, Bayindir. And to round it all off, Johnny Evans got a consolation goal in the 90+4th minute by way of a corner. And somehow, with Sergio Reguilon coming on as a sub for Tottenham after almost a year and a half to 2 years of not being seen on the scene, Tottenham Hotspur made it through to the semifinals of the Carabao Cup by some incredible stroke of luck.
I don't know if I'm living in a dream. I don't know what kind of game this is. Absolutely crazy game. From Forster's mistakes to Bayindir's mistakes to Bissouma's mistakes to Bissouma's brilliance.
Exactly.
I had no clue what was going on half of the time. The first half was incredible from us, though. Pretty much how we played against Southampton, and there was one player, I believe, behind most of it. Jed Spence.
As usual, just like last time.
Yup, you should, like, the standing ovation when he went off, when he got subbed off, was crazy.
Very loud.
Well, very well deserved. I feel like Kulusevski was probably second most involved in all of our creativity in the first half.
Just another run out for Kulusevski.
Yeah,
as usual.
Solanke was great too. I thought he was very aggressive, always looking to be on the front foot.
I was really happy with Solanke's goal that he scored. Right off the first goal that he scored, which was a rebound from the keeper after the Bayindir saved Poro's long shot. Solanke reacted really well. He was onside and he put it away brilliantly with strength. It wasn't a team effort. That really made me happy.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the next one was the Kulusevski goal right after halftime. Excellent goal, perfectly put. Goal. Again, another kind of goalkeeping mistake, just not really
going back to Kulusevski's goal. I am very proud of Spurs for that. You know, compared to even one of the best goals, one of the prettiest goals we'll score, I'm proud of that because that was a sloppy goal. I'm happy we scored a sloppy goal.
The Kulusevski one, right?
We don't score sloppy goals because we never actually try to just put the ball in the box because, like,
that's true.
For the sake of putting it in the box. We have to do that more, and we did that and we scored.
That's a good highlight because we always complain about how Tottenham are always, overworking the ball to get a perfect goal. Today we saw those scrappy goals. You're very right. That's a good observation. But yeah, that until the 60th minute we were cruising so nicely. I mean, even Solanke's second goal, that was a really nice goal.
That was a great finish.
We've seen Solanke do tap-ins the whole time. We have not seen Solanke actually put his foot through the ball. And he did, and it was a great goal. So, I was really happy with that goal from Solanke. And above all, we're 3-0 up in a quarterfinal against Manchester United when our only defenders are Dragusin and Gray. We're playing 2 right-backs at the same time, and we're missing basically half our squad, and we're up to 3-0? Are you kidding me? We were in dreamland. But we know Tottenham. They can't ever make life easy. If you were in the US, you would have watched the Paramount Plus stream, and there was a saying that the commentator used at the end of the game after the game finished.
If you saw a set of stairs and if you saw an escalator, we'd take the stairs every single time. Tottenham take the stairs every single time. Even if we could take the easy way around, we don't. We're up 3-0. We could just, put on cruise control.
Nope,
cruise
not
to
with
victory.
Ange.
No, we don't. We take the hard way. We decide to concede 2, then score 1, then concede another, and it's all wacky, and then you make your fans all stressed.
But I think I don't put the blame on Ange for that. I know there's this notion that Ange will keep going for the win. He'll play at the whether it's 0-3 or 3-0, he'll go play the same way. And I think that was fine today. What messed us up was Fraser Forster.
Fraser Forster just messed us up and completely changed momentum.
I mean, those 7 minutes from the 63rd to the 70th when Xerxes and Amad Diallo scored, those were two of the worst goalkeeping mistakes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The first one was bad enough, but the second one was horrendous.
The second one's horrendous. I don't know why he didn't take it first time.
First time, or if he's that tied in, just put it out to the side.
Or he could have pulled like an Edison and had a fake shot. He literally would have sent.
I don't know if Fraser's got all that in him. But, and keep in mind, this happened immediately after a fantastic save from Forster.
Yeah.
He made a beautiful save to deny Xerxes and then immediately gave a goal away from him. Gave a goal away to Amad Diallo. And then somewhere in the mix, Amad Diallo has a long-range shot. And instead of Fraser Forster catching the ball, he just boots it.
I don't know what the thought process was behind that.
You know what? I don't either. I've never seen a goalkeeper do that to a long-range shot.
Yeah.
That was a risk, and he took it. You know what? All things considered, he's been a great backup.
He has been a very interesting and very entertaining backup.
Very entertaining.
I'll say that.
But he's definitely got to fix up for Liverpool, because if we play like this at Liverpool, they're just going to keep sending shots.
If he plays like this for the first 10 minutes, we're bringing Brandon Austin on.
the one defender goalkeeper that has no senior experience in our squad, not even Alfie Whiteman. And then somehow, just as we thought the flame was dying inside Tottenham Hotspur, even after we brought on Bergvall, the flame started to expire, and then Son, out of nowhere, he's just been tackled to the ground by, I want to say it was Yoro or Mazraoui, tackled to the ground, he's limping over to the corner, and scores an Olympico goal. As in, he scores the goal right from the corner. And there was no deflections, it was right in. That you can't write a script about this.
Exactly.
You cannot write the script.
Okay, the only thing was, Bergvall was kind of in Bayern's way.
Yes, and that was a dispute that they talked about for about 10 minutes after. And all I'm saying is, if it was VAR, it would have been nulled out. If it would have been canceled out, I think.
I think it would have been.
There's no VAR, and it's not that much impact. And the thing is, when Bergvall's arm is up there, the ball is basically above Bayern.
And also, yeah, Bayern has to do better there. He has to, as a goalkeeper, he
has to be strong.
He has to be strong and bigger than the player. He jumps so late. So, honestly, VAR, I think it would have been overruled, the goal. But should it have been overruled? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But I think with modern rules, it makes sense for it to be overruled. But personally, I don't think a goal like that should not be overruled.
Yes.
I feel like they favor goalkeepers way too much in situations.
And I think a lot of the time, when it comes to these kind of situations, the goalkeeper is prevented from even jumping when there's an obstruction. He was in the air when Bergvall's arm went up. So I don't think it was enough of an obstruction. And they talked about this, at least on the Paramount Plus stream in the US after the game. So I don't know. It's a very tight call, but we don't even have to worry about VAR because there was no VAR.
Yeah. Also, majority of the contact was after the ball was passed by Endear, and almost
exactly. So how does that matter? What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
If Bergvall's arm wasn't there, he was gonna stretch his arm back and stop the no, that was never gonna happen. So my thinking is we don't have to worry about it because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's done. And then just to put a little bit of salt in the wound, Johnny Evans scored from a corner. He header from a corner in the 90 plus 4th minute and made it a stressful.
We all thought it was an own goal by Basuma, but it wasn't.
Yeah. And in these last 6 minutes, we also saw Sergio Reguilon make his first appearance back for Tottenham Hotspur. I was happy about that. He's a happy guy. I like to see him. I wonder if we'll see him a little bit more. Given that
I have sympathy for him because it's not like he played bad or anything. He was just kind of outcasted by Conte.
Yeah, Conte sent him out, and then just a whole load of problems.
Like he did nothing wrong.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think with Porro struggling for form a little bit, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe not next game, because that's Liverpool, and I think we can't take a big risk against Liverpool. We have to definitely do well in that game. But after that, we play Nottingham Forest away from home, and if Udogie is not back by then, I would not be opposed to seeing a Reguilon Spence fullback combo.
Yeah,
they're both fast.
Yeah,
they're both pretty strong.
The only thing is, when I saw Reguilon running today, he looked a little out of shape.
which I think is
I think
a little
it's just
expected,
because
but
he's lacking a lot of game time.
yes,
But how is he gonna get game time? He needs to play games.
exactly.
So he needs game time.
Yeah. But all in all, I mean, that might have been the most ridiculous game I've watched. Maybe, I don't know. Does this surpass Ajax? I think Ajax was even crazier. Ajax was the craziest game. I think this is one, but this is certainly up there. 4-3, two goalkeeping disaster classes, and I mean, it was just a great game for a neutral. But if you were a fan of either side, you would have been pulling your hair out at the goalkeepers. The goalkeepers were terrible. But we're not going to complain because Tottenham are in the semifinals of the Carabao Cup, and we've got a really big chance to continue to the final. I know our options are Arsenal, Newcastle, and Liverpool, but I really do think that this is a huge chance for us to potentially get our grab at a trophy.
Yeah.
And I'm excited, and I think we have a chance if we keep playing like we did today, without the goalkeeping mistakes. Once Vicario comes back next year, probably in the next month or two, I'd say in the next month. But once he comes back and we have a good goalkeeper again, or if Forster just decides to quit, dancing around and actually save the ball, get the ball out of the way, then I think there's a good chance that we could go far. But that's it for our review of Tottenham's quarterfinal win in the Carabao Cup, as it was a 7-goal thriller between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United. Fraser Forster and Altay Bayindir traded mistakes, but in the end, it was Tottenham who somehow came out on top, courtesy of a Son Olympico goal in the 88th minute. If you enjoyed and want to see more Spurs content, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below your thoughts on the game, and until next time,
Come on, you Spurs!